Hey guys, Stitching May here to do my weekly update video. So, not a lot in the way of life updates. I wasn't here yesterday to do my weekly update video because Connor came home with an upset stomach from school. He is perfectly fine, just run-of-the-mill upset stomach. He wasn't even able to go back today because he wasn't having a fever or, you know, actually sick or anything. Other than that, life has been kind of boring, which I guess is a good thing. I have a feeling that's going to change because we just signed him up for basketball again this winter and it's going to get busy again. So I have been stitching like a mad woman, and I was going to be good, and I was going to write down each project and how many stitches I stitched on each project, and I was bad and did not do that. So I just going to show you in no apparent order, and I'm going to try to remember what each prompt was for and go from there. Semi-Sane, the Halloween Mystery Murder Retreat Tour 2019, however that should be called, has been having me stitch like a mad woman, guys. I have not one, but 2 finishes this week. 2. Like, I haven't had finishes in a long time, and now I've got 2, and almost another one, that Dragonfly ornament, and all I have to do is the back stitch, and I'll be done on it. So, I have a little bit of haul to show you. The 2 finishes, no new starts. So, let's just jump in no particular order. So, because it's already out, I will show you this one, because this is not my 4th time trying to do this video. Never. It's going to be Green Damsel. This is what it will look like when it's finished. I'm working on this for magical stitches for something you collect, because I collect dragonflies. This is what it looked like before. Again, this is stitched on, I think, 36 count Oaken by Picture This Plus. Yes, 36 count. It may be 32 count. It was a scrap, not a scrap piece, an odd cut that I got from the whole Stitching Caboodle on Facebook. This is where I currently am now. I also used this for Semi-Sane. What did I use? I don't remember what it was used for Semi-Sane, but it was part of Semi-Sane too. I'm trying my best to get my Semi-Sane and magical stitches to kind of cross over. Not double dip, Vicky. Cross over. That way I'm not like doing twice as many stitches. Again, these are not the called for colors. This is, I think this one was a No Named by Victoria Motto Samplers. And then I have a color in cotton and a color in cotton. Black walnut and I have them all somewhere else. I haven't lost the pieces. They're just put up. The tags. This is still on my Q-snap because I need to finish a few more stitches for magical stitches on this piece. What is up with my English today, guys? Another one that I worked on. This again was used for both Semi-Sane. I think I used it for some magical stitches too. This is Flowering Flourish by Connie Gee Designs. I got to stitch with Miss Connie yesterday. I had a whole day of it. She got to experience my mad dash to the school to get my son. This is what it will look like when it's finished. I'll insert a picture. This is where I was before. This is stitched on just raw linen by MCG Textiles, 32 count. I know a lot of people have issues with this linen. I don't have many. It is kind of slubby, but I don't mind the slubby. This is stitched in DMC 4025. Just regular old variegated DMC turquoise. I think it's called like Caribbean Bay. Again, the name is Flowering Flourish. I'll put a link to the design and to the shop below. Connie is currently having a sale for 25% off of all her charts. No coupon is needed or coupon code. You just go and you shop. All of her charts are under $10. So if you've been looking to get one, they're on sale. Okay. I'm going to show my finishes last. So the next one I have to show you, I use this for magical stitches for my best piece. One that would win a trophy because Tom Riddle like to collect his trophies. And then he made them into Horcruxes, and I'm not making this into a Horcrux because, well, I'm not Tom Riddle. Maybe that should be the video. I've had several video names for this one. Maybe this one's going to be I'm Not Tom Riddle. So Rosewood Manor Autumn Quakers. You guys have seen it, but just in case, this is what it looks like when it's finished. I did this one, if I remember correctly, I did this one to prove my innocence. I was implicated at a point for being the murderer in the murder mystery. And I was proven innocent by stitching my 369 stitches. That's where I am now. You're probably going to hear my dog. He's in my chair trying to root around and get under my blanket. And now he's settled. This is stitched in a called for Baldani threads. And on the called for doubloon by Picture This Plus, this is on the 28 count even weave, not on the linen. I do have an exciting story about this. I was stitching in Zoom. Miss Ellen was in there, Maximum Cross Stitch Power Hour. And all of a sudden I realized that I had lost one of my threads. And I was searching everywhere for it. So I can show you the thread. It was M90. That same morning, I had morning? No, I'm all kind of countrified today. My husband had put out our Halloween decorations, and he had the box to go back, that they go into to go back in the attic. And I could not find this thread, and all of a sudden I thought, maybe it's in that box. And sure enough it was, but this is why. Because it's very Halloween-y. It's very, get it to focus on this and not me, very orange and black. It's called Chocolate Brownies, but it's very orange and black, as you can see. I guess he thought it was part of one of the Halloween decorations that he did not put up, some kind of streamer, and he put it in the box with all the Halloween decorations. I found it though. Well, you sat there. I just bumped him with my project bag, and he looked at me all offended. So not counting my finishes, the one I'm currently working on, and I've used this one for 200 stitches in purple for magical stitches. All of our tasks this week have to do with the Horcruxes. And there's purple sparks, I think, at some point when you make the Horcrux. I don't know. But either way, we had to do 200 stitches in purple. I'm finished with that. But now I'm doing 400 stitches because we have to do 400 stitches for, we had to do 800 stitches on a dress in 48 hours or 400 on a project representing any of the very important people that are left, the murder mystery people that are left. So I'm currently at like, let's see, how many stitches am I at? Sorry, I got a text message. I touched my phone and I get a text message. I'm currently at 137, so I have less than 400 stitches, not much more, less than 300 technically. This is Abby Lane Designs. I completely got out of order, so this is where I currently am. I added this purple part just for the purple. It's a very, very light purple. I don't know if you're going to be able to see that. That is a no-name silk from a grab bag from, I think it's actually from Silks For You. And I will eventually finish this turquoise down here at the bottom. And this is where I was before because I'm out of order. And then this is what it will look like when I'm finished. This is the project that I'm choosing my own colors as I go. I generally let Connor choose the colors. I direct him in, hey, let's choose one of these reds or choose one of these blues. I added the purple on by myself. I had help from virtual stitchers, and we finally decided to do the light purple. We were on Zoom and virtual stitchers. I've been on there a lot this week. Oh wait, I can show you what it'll look like right here. And then for my finishes, as you guys know, I said that I had to have 2 finishes by the end of the month last week. One of them was my birth sampler for my friend. And I made that goal. I have it finished. All completely done. This is again from One of a Kind Baby Designs. My goal was to have it finished before her first birthday. I texted the mom and they're not going to be this way for her birthday. I think everybody's going where they live instead. I don't know. Got to figure it out. It may be Christmas before I actually get it to her. I'm going to frame it myself. Actually, the hubby's going to frame it for me. And then the next finish, I finished today on Zoom with Connie. We put in our last stitch together. Give you 5 guesses which one it is, and the first 4 don't count. Anne of Green Gables by Soda Stitch. This thing is finally completed, guys. I absolutely love the finished product of this, and I absolutely love the detail that Soda Stitch adds to their projects. However, this thing was a bear and a half to stitch. All the color changes, guys. It has as many colors. I don't have that. It's over there. It's got as many colors as Starry Night does. Starry Night has 24 colors in it, and it's a full coverage. This piece has 24 colors in it, and it's not a full coverage. In this dress alone, this little bitty pink dress here, there are 4 colors, not counting the back stitch. 5 if you count the back stitch. And the back stitch is very detailed. On top of that, I had a lot of customizations that I'm not going to show them to you because they're mine. But I'm so glad to be done with this project. We still have Summer Jubilee going, and I think, of course, I'm going to do her birthday sale, which is Giving Thanks by either Little Needle House or I think it's Little House Needleworks or the Country Cottage. It says thankful for my daily bread and also for my cross stitch thread. I'm doing that for her birthday sale. And then we've got Summer Jubilee going, and I think the next one we're doing is a freebie pattern. It's quiet cross stitcher in progress or something. It's just a freebie Quaker that we're going to do. I've got to decide. I thought I was going to do a light fabric in a variegated color, but when I was thinking about it going to bed last night, I think I may do a dark fabric and a light color, like an off-white color. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. But that is it for my stitching. So I worked on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 projects this week. And I still made my video in under 15 minutes. I'm talking too fast. We've got plans tonight that my son doesn't know we have. So I can't say them out loud because he'll hear them. So I am trying to get through because I have to meet my brother. It involves my brother and his child. So I may be going faster than I need to be going, but that's okay. My haul. So I did get some gifts, or a gift. I was gifted a pattern from Sammy J Stitches during the Heaven and Earth sale. She racked me a chart. The one she racked me I had already had because I had been racked it by Linda from Virtual Stitchers. Can't even say the name of my own group correctly. And I had forgotten to take it off my list, but Michelle at Heaven and Earth was very gracious and let me exchange the chart. So I ended up getting Copper Knot. I'll insert the picture of both of those there because I don't think I showed the other one before. I got Dragonfly Dreams Mini from Linda, and I got the Copper Celtic Knot from Sammy. So the next thing that I have, remember a few months ago when I started Autumn Quaker and I said, oh, but I'm going to be good and I'm not going to buy the other ones until I finish the autumn one. And then Gary decided to do another sale, and so Crazy Annie had another bundle deal, and I bought it. So this is Winter Quaker by Rosewood Manor. This is not being started until December. I would like to have Autumn Quaker finished by then. I'm not going to make it a goal because I don't think I will, and I don't want to make a goal that I can't keep and then be disappointed. But this is what it will look like when it's finished. I got the 28 count Dwarf Lugana by Picture This Plus. So you can see it there. Very, very pretty blue color. And I, of course, got the called for Brownies. That red is so bright compared to all these blues and purples. So one thing I was concerned about, thanks to EJ, she made me panic about the color being too light. So I'm just I send her random pictures of moons, you know, to retaliate since she's afraid of moons. Speaking of, that would make her a werewolf, right? So this one color, JP10, is kind of blending in, as you can see. But you can tell a difference. However, when you look at the actual chart, the picture of the chart, the areas where this color is stitched is very, very light. And I think they do that effect on purpose. That color doesn't pop even on the model stitch. So I'm just going to leave it as it is for now. Kind of go through it and see what happens. I'm not too worried because there is a bit of a difference. And there's a pretty good, the darker on this blue is definitely darker. So I have more days to stitch this weekend because I'm not working tomorrow because my son has a school performance. And so that means I'll have more days to stitch. That's why I had to work Monday. But so I should have more progress again next week because I'm only working one day this weekend. So who knows, maybe another finish. I don't think any more projects are close to a finish. Maybe one of them. Maybe I'll have to fit that one into a prompt. That way I can have a fourth finish this month. But guys, as always, thank you so much for taking the time to watch and write comments. I really do appreciate it. To all my new subscribers, of course, welcome. I guess it's kind of late to welcome you at the end of the video, but welcome. And to all my other people that have been watching me for years, thank you so much. Guys, as always, take care and happy stitching.